I think that we've all compared ourselves to other traders or felt jealous of their huge wins or massive payouts that they're getting. It seems harmless, but I think it might actually be the fastest way to sabotage your trading plan and your discipline. I've been guilty of this myself, and it's been a big part of why I started this channel to begin with. I wanted to give unprofitable, break even, or just struggling traders something maybe more realistic to look at because I didn't come into this already making money from selling a course, running social media, or owning a successful business. I came into it needing money and I bought into the idea of making a lot of money fast. On the topic of money, if you stick around, I'm going to share with you how much I've made on YouTube so far compared to my trading in this past month. The numbers might surprise you. First, let's quickly check out the trade that I took today. All right, so I'm about to get into one of my A longs here. Uh, I have that on the strategy set up on my Buy Me a Coffee page. It's free. So if you want to know more about the strategy and what my entry criteria is, it's on there if you want. So this one had about a 21 point stop, 33 point target. I'm still on two micros, so I was risking $84 on this trade, which I'm fine with an $84 risk. I did watch the trade because if it got really close to my target, I wanted to move my stop up to be in profit for 1 to 1. So I would have moved it up 21 points in profit. This was a pretty easy trade to watch. There weren't any tense moments where I was thinking, oh no, this is a bad trade. Earlier in the session, I felt like I was trapped out of shorts. And then after the reversal happened, I was having some real FOMO, feeling like I'm getting trapped out of longs. And then before this trade set up, I was supposed to take my son to nursery school. And I just decided, no, I am waiting for my trade setup and we'll just go late to nursery school because if I miss it and I come back, then I'm going to be too angry to trade or I'll take a stupid trade. So I waited, I got that one. The trade won, so I made $120 on that on my 2 micro position. I used to like watching rips. He traded with huge size. He traded order flow, which is different from the way that I trade. And he would always have like these just like, 30-second trades where it's like, okay, I just made $5,000. Um, and he could take a loss and it never seemed to bother him. I used to also like watching trades by Matt. He would get these huge monthly payouts from Apex, trading his 20 accounts, and he would often just go for like his base hit every day of like $200 across the 20 accounts. Then there's Patrick Wieland. He's always at the top of the leaderboard for multiple prop firms. So he's also taking like massive payouts. I saw one where it was over 300,000 in a month. On Top Step TV, I watched the day that Dakota took out a $100,000 payout, and it kind of seemed like it was no big deal to him. Like it was just like, oh yeah, okay, I guess I'll take this money today. When you already have money and financial security, it's much easier to stay calm when you're trading, to stick to your plan, and to just treat a loss as any other business expense. I found out that Rips made a lot of money playing poker, like a lot. I had no idea you could make that much money playing poker. So, you know, that's awesome for Rips. But he also said that he came into trading with money from successful businesses. And now he also has a paid Discord, and he also makes a lot of money on his prop firm affiliate links. Patrick has been on YouTube for like 8 years or more, and whatever other social media, I'm sure probably all of them. And basically, he's the king of the prop firm affiliate commissions. So, whatever we see him taking in payouts from Apex and these various prop firms, I can pretty much guarantee he's making even more than that on his commissions. Cami Capital said he didn't become a profitable trader until after he made a ton of money on his affiliate links that he promoted on his daily live stream. And I recently noticed that Austin from ASFX was making money selling trading courses before he was a profitable trader. And he also made money on affiliate links at the same time. So I don't know how many of these trading influencers that we're seeing taking these huge payouts and really being successful traders started as successful traders or made a lot of money somewhere else before they became profitable traders. And then there's also the area of that, and I'm not saying anyone specifically, but there have definitely been a lot of videos done on these trading influencers that are complete frauds, and these wins that they're putting out are just like photoshopped or faked in various ways. So it's not even real money, or they're trading full on sim accounts and posting those as if it's actual money. I think the worst part of comparing ourselves to these other traders is that it messes with your patience. When you see someone else taking these six-figure monthly payouts, you want that too. And then instead of focusing on your process and your risk management and just trading your plan and doing things slowly, you start becoming focused way more on your P&L and on payouts and how quickly you can make those payouts and how big those payouts can be. So I think that's really when you're gonna probably want to size up too fast, open more accounts, and force trades. At least that's what it did to me. For me, reckless trading, going on tilt, and blowing up prop accounts actually has real life consequences. So when it was bad, it meant, skipping things in life and not being able to buy things for myself. So just like small examples, I had to start dyeing my hair at home. I couldn't afford to go to the salon anymore. I wear the oldest, rattiest running shoes all the time because I don't want to spend money on new running shoes. I work out at home instead of going to the gym because I don't want to pay for a membership. And I don't know, at some point, I even stopped buying avocados because I just decided that they're too expensive. I think if I had blown fewer accounts and spent less money on prop firms, I probably wouldn't have been so bothered by the price of avocados, and I'd probably have a new pair of shoes. That's how heavy it felt. When Rips or Patrick or any of these trading influencers lose $5,000 or even probably $20,000 or more, it's nothing to them because the bulk of their money doesn't even come from trading. Okay, so what should we do instead of paying attention to what these influencers are doing? First of all, I think it's great that they're making money trading because it shows us that it's possible to make money trading. But I think following them too closely hurts us. So my advice would be to unfollow them, stay off of social media, stop obsessing over their payouts, and just focus on your own process, your own discipline, and your own risk management. Like it's the longer I'm in this and the more I talk to other traders, I just realize that it's so much about patience and being able to stay in it long enough to where you actually become profitable. So get rid of all of these trading influencers that are showing these huge payouts because it's not helping you. So I've already noticed a difference in how I'm trading and how I'm feeling less pressure just by the little bit of money that I've made already off of my Take Profit Trader affiliate commissions and my Buy Me a Coffee donations. Um, the other thing that's really helped has been not paying for more evals. I've not been blowing accounts, so I'm not paying those evals and then the activation fees. I have the one Take Profit Trader account that I started with. It was $90 for the 25K account and no activation fee. So I spent that over 2 months ago and I haven't spent anything else. That's made a huge difference to my finances, just not spending all the money on prop firms that I was before. So in total, between the affiliate commissions and the Buy Me a Coffee donations, I've made $628 Canadian this past month. And I just want to thank you all so much for both, for using my link. That's amazing. And then also a lot of people when they take the free resources that I put out, um, they'll pay me a little bit of money for them. So I really wasn't expecting that. That's been awesome. So just thank you for that. Now, what I've made on my trading so far, my Take Profit Trader account balance is at $26,523 today. Now, you can't take a withdrawal money unless it's above the buffer. So the buffer on this account is $1,500. But if I were to close the account today, I could take out half of that money, which would be $1,058 Canadian. So I have technically made more money trading this month than I have on my YouTube stuff. But the YouTube money is locked in and it's not going to be just I have a bad day and it's taken away from me. Whereas the take profit trader money, I could lose it all tomorrow. So that's where I am with that. And again, thank you all so much for using my link and, you know, for donating money on Buy Me a Coffee or paying for those free resources. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, leave me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I love hearing from you guys. And I want to know, do you find yourselves, comparing your trading to these gurus or influencers and their trading and their payouts and what they're getting? Or have you quit following them and just decided to focus on your own trading and your own plan? I don't know. Let me know. Okay, I will see you back here tomorrow.